Hi everyone, it's me, Beata Kelly Sunflower. So I thought I'd unbox this tarot deck that it's called the Rainbow Moon Tarot and it's by Samantha West. So let's just take off all the plastic packaging. Okay, so let's have a read of the back first. Harness the magical and whimsical energies within and see beyond the binary patterns that can obscure our vision. Answer the call to break down the formulas of gender and sexuality by shifting focus to the infinite diversity of a rainbow society. Created by alternative designer and artist Samantha West, the Rainbow Moon Tarot is a modern fantastical tarot that celebrates the positive essence and fluid beauty of our comic existence. By stepping away from the gender norms, each card is given the freedom to offer a fun and exciting portal into the reader's transcendent position in the endless spectrum. So it's published by Rockpool and it includes 78 cards and a guidebook. So let's just see. So this is kind of the two-part pull-up. Well, I like it when they have the little ribbons here. So you lift that up like that. Let's just take this off the box. I love it. Let me see if the inside of the box has got anything in there. So the inside of the box is just polka dot. Let's just cover this up and put it away. So it comes with this little leaflet. It's just asking you to download your free Rockpool Oracle reading cards. You can get it from either Google Play or Apple. And that's just some information there. So let's have a look at the book first. So how many pages does it have? 90 pages. So it's a 90-page book. I love this page of contents. So it gives you an introduction, how to read tarot, the major arcana, and it goes through each of the major arcana cards. When it goes into the minor arcana, so you've got the cups from 31 to 44, the wands from 46 to 59, the crystals from 61 to 74. I wonder if the crystals are possibly pentacles. Maybe. Let's see. And you've got the daggers, which I would assume are swords from 76 to 89. And it talks about the author. So these are some of the characters. Introduction. The Rainbow Moon Tarot was born out of a desire to see a diverse group of bodies in tarot while still maintaining a magical and whimsical energy. When I began this project in 2018, I knew representing real bodies was the most important part of the puzzle, so I put it out on Instagram for volunteers. The support was completely overwhelming, and suddenly this personal little project took on so much more meaning. I received an overpouring of requests from people who wanted to see bodies like theirs. So I reviewed the hundreds of volunteers and selected as many diverse bodies as I could, including many influential voices in the online tarot community. So this is the back of the cards, this thing here. So it talks about gender binary and tarot. The gender binary has always been a big part of tarot. We hear a lot about masculine and feminine energy, but as we get more comfortable with breaking these boundaries as a society, it may be time to get more comfortable reframing the gender binary in tarot. This deck has no gendered cards. They have been renamed to reflect the meanings without the genders attached. So that must probably mean the court cards may probably been changed around, but let's see when we get there. How to read tarot. So it talks about reading styles and ethics. Will I read for other people? What are my ethics? When it talks about spreads here, and it gives you a love block spread and a blind spot spread. When it goes into the major arcana, I love the palette of this book, and I also like the font as well. It's quite a nice, easy to read font. The major arcana are the big lessons and major themes in our lives. When a major arcana card appears in your reading, this is the strongest message the card have to tell you to listen carefully. And when it goes through each card, so it gives you like, for example, let me read the fall out to you. It says, new beginnings, fresh start. The fall is at the beginning of the journey. Like a newborn, they are naive and arrogant of everything to come. They're starting afresh with nothing but potential. Pack your bag and take a deep breath. You are about to start a completely new journey. This is a time for a leap of faith. You may not know what's to come, but that can be when the best adventures happen. Enter this new journey with the self-awareness that you don't have all the answers, and keep an eye out for many dangers that may present themselves. So it doesn't talk about the reversed card meanings. It just seems to give outright meanings and like a little paragraph at the beginning, or a little sentence for each card. So it does that for the major and the minor cards. There's no reverse meanings. Let's talk about the author. Samantha West was born and raised in New Jersey, USA. She grew up with a love of art and creating things with her hands. Her mother encouraged her to pursue any avenue that interested her, and that led to her experiencing all forms of art. She was gifted her first tarot deck when she was 15, and her journey as a witch grew from there. Artwork became interwoven with her spirituality. As she got older, she received a master's degree in interior architecture, but always felt called back to the freer form of artwork. Found her calling when she began working on her first tarot deck in 2018, and she has continued creating and helping others bring their visions to life ever since. She is now a full-time illustrator who teaches a course on tarot deck creation. When she isn't drawing, she can be found knitting or making candles with her husband and baby girl. Wow. I like the kind of, it's not clear on camera, but can you see the size of the book? Beautiful. Okay, so let's have a look at the tarot cards now. So for size, I've bought my albino weight just to see. So they've kind of got like silver kind of gilding. Is that silver or is that, not even quite, that's silver gilding. The cards are kind of finished, so I guess a riffle shuffler would like these cards. So for size, let's see. Yeah, they're about the size of a regular RWS card. Are the backs reversible? Possibly. Okay, so let's flip through these cards. So you've got the Four. And I think all these archetypes are non-binary. So there's no dog or no guy, just somebody making that journey. So the Magician, and all the suits are kind of sewn onto the dress. This will be the High Priestess, so she's wearing the moon around her neck. And she's been called Divine. Stars in the background. I love the kind of pixie ears and masculine face. This is the Empress. She's been changed to Creator. Love the trendy ankle boots. Authoritarian for the Emperor. Interesting. Rooted. That'll be the Hierophant. The Lovers have kept their traditional name. Oops, a daisy. the Chariot. It's like a nice pink unicorn. Although a bit, they're not sticky, but they're because they're new. Strength. Beautiful. Lioness. The Hermit. I like the idea that he's got 3 eyes. I wonder what they represent. And the beard is nicely groomed. Wheel of Fortune. Seems to be a lot of eyes on this deck. Justice. See the sword there. No blindfolds. That's the Hanged, or Hanged One. Got the body size, beautiful. And kind of like pixie ears. Death. This is an interesting character though, because it's kind of got like a female body, but really masculine arms. Temperance. The Devil. Look at the tower. It's like a Barbie house. The Star. The Moon. Oh, look at the beautiful sun. Love the face on that. Judgment. The World. Okay, so this is the suit of cups. So you've got the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. So this deck is both genders. I thought it would have been more of a female deck, but there are definitely different genders here. Three of Cups. They don't look like they're celebrating much, do they? They just look like they're posers. Four of Cups. Look at that beautiful figure. Five of Cups. Six. Seven. 8. 9. And 10. Look at that beautiful rainbow. So you've got the Page of Cups. A bit difficult. The Knight of Cups. It's kind of got like a fey energy to this deck as well. Oh, the Chancellor should be the Queen then. And let's see what the King is called. The Warden. Interesting. So moving on to the suit of Wands. You've got the Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Three of Wands. Dear, oh, they're sticking like that. The Four of Wands. 5. 6. They're a bit sticky. 7. 8 of Wands. Interesting. 9 of Wands. And 10 of Wands. Does he look like he's being burdened to you? It's like a poser. So moving on to the court card, you've got the Page, the Knight, the Chancellor, which is the Queen, and the Warden, which is the King, I'm assuming. So moving on to the crystals, this must be the Pentacles. I'll have a look in the book actually in a minute and see what they are. You've got the Ace, the 2, I think this is Pentacles. Yep, 3 of crystals, sorry. 4 of crystals. 5. I wonder what this is. It's like a doorway somewhere. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Page. She's a bit, I don't know, she's a bit of a mature page, isn't he or she? A bit mature, I think, for a page. Knight. Chancellor, which is the Queen, and Warden, which is the King. Moving on to the final suit, which is my favourite suit, which is the suit of swords, which has been renamed to daggers. So you've got the Ace of Daggers, the 2. It's quite a kind of lame card. She doesn't look like she's making... Oh, is she blindfolded? No, she's got sunglasses on. So she's trying to decide, maybe. Oh, I love this 3 of Daggers. It's quite a nice depiction. Taking a nice long rest for daggers. 5. 6 of daggers. I like the scenery. 7 of daggers. 8. 9. Anxiety there. And 10 of daggers. So moving on to the court cards, you've got the Page, the 3rd eye, the Knight, the Chancellor, which is the Queen, and then you've got the Warden of Daggers, which is the King of Swords in this additional deck. I just want to look at the book a minute to see the explanations for the court cards that have been changed. So let me just go randomly to one. So the Chancellor of Crystals, which would be the Queen, I think, of Pentacles in this additional deck. It says here, balance of home and work. The Chancellor of Crystals is the master of balancing work and home. They know where the priorities lie, and when one side outweighs the other. The Chancellor of Crystals works hard to provide for their loved ones. They are guiding you to find balance in your life. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so let's give these cards a shuffle and see how they shuffle. That's beautiful. Click, click. Oh dear. What card have I got? The World. This card is kind of like befitting for me though, because I'm kind of like ending a cycle and going into a new cycle. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. I will leave a link for this deck in the description bar. Speak to you soon. Bye.